Hey folks, Will Burdett here. I was recently on the Burrito Trail in California, and I call it the Burrito Trail because I have this sort of crank theory that the Mission Trail that runs along the coast of California was actually set up to deliver flour tortillas up the coast. So Romantiezer was the first place I visited. It was just this little stand in Santa Barbara, and they have this interesting sort of cross between a wet burrito and a California style burrito, and this one had carne asada and was covered in mole, so that was pretty interesting. Then I visited the original Freebirds, and this place has kind of an interesting story. It was, it's named for one of the founders' father's favorite song. He died, and he also liked motorcycles, and so that's where you get all the motorcycle decor. Here's a video of the burrito I had. It's pretty standard Freebirds California style burrito, and some really great hot sauce, kind of more of a hot sauce than a salsa, pretty spicy. I was told that they also have a queso burrito there, but I didn't get one of those. This particular Freebirds, the original one, was in California, but there's also a Texas connection because the guy who started the Freebirds in California was friends with a guy who then later started one in College Station, and that was their second location. That's the one that became a chain and branched off into tons of different Freebirds across Texas and then across the country. But originally, it was just the one in California. So that's the lovely Anastasia on the left and my pal Emily on the right, and they, along with my pal Andy, accompanied me on my Mission Burrito quest in San Francisco. Emily was sort of our guide because she grew up in the Bay Area, and she had a good idea of where all these places were. So I told her a few places I wanted to go. She mapped them out, and then we did a walking tour, and we covered quite a bit of the mission and got a good, overview of what that area is all about. But really, our main goal was burritos. So the first place that we visited was La Cumbre, and this place has been around for a while. It's got a really kind of nice feel to it. It feels like it's part of the neighborhood. It doesn't feel, tacked on or whatever. So, it really just feels like it's sort of organically developed over the course of time in this neighborhood. And, that's kind of a nice thing. It also claims to be the birthplace of the Mission style burrito, and so we had to check that out. And of course, the walls have a lot of Mexican iconography on them, but really we were there for the food, and we got a chicken burrito. It was pretty solid. We got the super burrito with all the fillings and stuff. It was maybe a little bit too much to start the day off with, but we went ahead. Next place we checked out was El Faro. This place also kind of has a claim to starting the Mission style burrito trend. They've been around for a long time. They're a chain now, so they have lots of different locations. This one we really just got on the go. We sort of walked in, ordered a pork burrito, and then ate it as we walked down the street to the next burrito place. We just sort of passed it around. Spiga De Oro was the next place that we visited, and this place came really highly recommended by BurritoEater.com. The guy behind Burrito Eater has eaten 1,000 burritos over the course of the last decade, and he's logged each one and ranked it, even if he had the same burrito, 3 times over the last decade. He ranked each visit so that he could even measure the consistency, and this was his favorite place. And it was solid. It was a great burrito. The next place we visited was Latakia. This place was Emily's favorite burrito place, and the reason why she liked it is because it has kind of a no rice policy. And, she kind of has the view that rice in a burrito is just filler, and it should get out of the way and make room for more meat. And this place does a really great job with meat. We had a chicken burrito that was just really fantastic. It was The chicken was super moist and super tender and super juicy, and yeah, it was fantastic. We also had a beef burrito that was really solid, and yeah, that was the trip. It was fantastic.